Greetings, fellow apocalypse survivors. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 New Haven, Episode 2, to summon a Juggernaut. Alright, I'm gonna drive... Oh, nope, that's a swarm right there. Let me go through the fences for less attention. So here, the thief is in this lit house.
We sure could use some help over here.
God, everyone needs my help. Leave me alone. Go bother Preston Garvey. Hello. Oh, here's a army-styled zombie who's somewhat bullet resistant and... Oh, and it's screaming. The people that stole your meds are army members. That's not sketchy. And that army member roaring just summoned in a lot of zombies. The NPCs can't hurt me with their guns unless they're hostile. So there's no friendly fire. Or neutral fire in this case, because I'm not actually allied with any of these guys. Don't shoot my car, though.
Can't do it.
Nope, don't bite me. No! So there we go. He got a slash in. He didn't actually bite me. Quit shooting my car, lady. So above the mini-map over there, you can also see a little bar. Like a temperature bar, and that's me getting blood plague. This group's name is the Flaming Badasses.
Hello.
Alright, attempt to make peace with them.
Sure, whatever.
And they agreed and turned over the drugs that they stole. And I give this to Rostam.
What's happened?
You're
Oh,
ready
no.
to die.
Ah, another hostile! Fuck!
No! You can't die! You can't!
There is no way I'm going to be able to kill them without some help. Hey, Juggernaut, get over here. Get off my door. You guys are jerks! You killed Rostam. I'm trying not to leave the quest area, but that Juggernaut is taking his sweet time. So, yeah, they gave over the meds, but they lied. They weren't really giving them over. Yes, Juggy, yes! Come to me, Juggy! You are summoned by the Radamant, or in this case, the Judy. Over here, fatty. I think one of them... No, they're still all alive. One of them is injured because you can see his little arms are flailing.
That isn't good.
Oh, just lost my door. The car is very damaged. Come on, Jug. Mess them up. I might not be able to do this. I'll have to come back for them later. Yes, Juggernaut, yes! Yes, Juggernaut, yes! Smack them up! There we go! Jug's in play. Jugs are gonna get them dead. Oh, and a bloater. Perfect. This is called karma. I hope you eat it. So hostile NPCs that are not zombies are super dangerous because it only takes like a bullet or two to kill you. So taking on 3 people at once when I don't have any special weapons or bombs or anything like that is not a very good idea.
I think I just wandered into plague territory.
Also, Juggernauts are immune to fire, but humans aren't. So I just tried to set the... Yep, one's dead. And she's going to turn into a plague zombie as a result. Juggernaut was coming after me, so I got to reposition. Oh, I also hear a plague feral. Hi, plague feral. No, no. Oh, yep. There we go. Good plague feral. Good. No, Juggernaut, leave me alone. My car is nearly flaming. The black smoke means it's one more collision and I'm going to be on fire. No, get the last dude.
This thing's getting trashed.
Kill this person. Don't touch me. That person needs to go. This person right here, Juggy. That person that I keep running over. Kill them, please. Yep, smack her. Get her. Get her, boy. Come on, boy. Be a good little Juggernaut. There we go! Woo! Oh, yeah. All three dead. Bye, losers! Oh, boy. That cost me quite a lot of good parts of my car. I am now on fire. But, you know, doling out justice through Juggernauts works for me. Mark the map to loot them later? Oh, I know where they are. I know exactly where that was. I don't need to mark the map. It's burned into my brain now. It's not often that you get to clear an enclave of hostiles as basically the first thing that you do. Because all those hostiles had guns. Guns and gear. And I had nothing. Alright, I did signal over a few zombies back that way, but... Mad Dog, I am so sorry about Rostam. I'm sorry he didn't make it. I found your meds, though. You know, you are good. Oh, you're also good with computers and your max health is 55? Yeah, I don't want you as a recruit. So, here you go.
Oh, fuck.
And you're cussing.
Peace out.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Uh-huh.
I did get standing. I got influence for that. So it wasn't I mean, I would have preferred not to have my car trashed, but it did provide a little bit of a benefit. And you know, while I'm out here, let's go to the carnival fruit stand to see if I can get another fruit. Am I gonna go back and try to grab those guns? Yes, once my vehicle is not in the current condition that it's in. One little tickle tap and that car is going to explode, and then I have to hoof it all the way back home, which would be a true and utter nightmare. So I'll go back for the guns once it's safe for me to do so.
I need a rest.
What's wrong with computer skills? I already have computer skills. One of the people in the community started with them, so it would be a duplicate. Computers can level up to 2 different branches, but generally, yeah, I'm not going to get into that yet, because that's sort of like a later game where it starts to matter. But there are... Everybody has the same 4 skills, and then there's a specialty 5th skill. So everybody has cardio, which is stamina, wits, which is like search speed, fighting and shooting. Fighting being melee, shooting being guns. And then a 5th skill slot, which could be farming or medicine, and there's a bunch of quirk skills, like, oh, I know how to sew, or I know how to do Scrum certifications, or, you know, those kind of things. And having 2 people with the same 5th skill is not as useful as spreading out the skills. Also, it looks like there's a swarm on my car, so I'm not keen on that. A basic t-shirt. There are cosmetics so you can change the way your characters look, but I won't be doing any of that because it's cosmetic. Don't roar. Oh, that one looks like it's gonna roar. Nope. Getting plague samples is really good. Holding up my plague sample amount. Now the issue I have is I have no idea if I can get back to the car and like drive away good enough. Because I don't want these zombies hanging on and damaging it. Oh, there's so many. Oh, no! I missed the grapple kill. I hear him. Oh, it's a screamer. Got him! No scream for you.
As long as that plague heart is nearby, we can't really secure this place.
Don't grab a. Well, it's on my trunk. That's fine. Smush. Alright, I'm driving around just to see if any of the cars out here have stuff in the trunks, because car trunks have a high rate of repair kits. And nope. These cars do not have repair kits. Alright, next thing that I could try is going to the fuel station that's over this way. Because they also... Oh, shoot! I hit a zombie. They have a high rate of fuel kits, or repair kits as well. And it is...
I'm here, hon.
right over here. Oh, let me get rid of the rucksack of food, because that thing weighs a lot. Switch for the carpenter hammer. Oh, no! I sort of brought a swarm onto that person that's asking for help.
That's
More
a lot
chem?
of stuff.
More gas cans. Whoever's asking for help in there is about to get a heaping load of zombies in their face. And a ruck of fuel. Okay. No repair kits here. Let me go try to help her. I dropped the cases of chemicals so I'm less encumbered.
Hey, we've been robbed. Stop that thief.
Oh, I also hear a feral in there. So that lady might... No, maybe it's not a feral. I misinterpreted the sound.
I used to live here in Fairfield with my family. Back before everything fell apart. I was a long way from home when it happened, and I've been trying to get back here ever since. I know my husband and my son are gone, but I need something, anything, to help remember them.
I'm a little busy, lady. I mean, I'm listening to you, but I have a broken down car, and I don't want to find a stuffed animal for you. But I guess I will. Ooh, more materials. Hot damn. More fuel cans. Okay, fine. I will search for your stuffed
Really
animal.
means a lot to me. From what I hear, a lot of people were quarantined up by the reservoir in the early days. I'd go up there myself, but I'm not sure I want to see it with my own eyes.
So she wants a memento of her husband and child. And I am just about as taxed as I can be. I really don't think I can help her without risking my own hide significantly. But I accepted it anyway. This is, so the quests that you get in this game are sort of predetermined a little bit. So I've obviously done this one before. And right now I'm just trying to prioritize what I bring back in the car.
So what's the status on that thing we were talking about?
Really, Luca? Really? So one of these survivors that just radioed me wants me to bring them materials. Oh, it's the wandering campers. It's the ones that I spawn close to. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go empty out my car back home and then bring the campers materials. So let me update my priority here. Bring campers materials and empty the car out. Oh, all right. So that's a bloater landmine. Drive too close to it, it blows up. Have a real bad time if you do that. The plague of those bloaters stick to your car, so you have to like bail out of your car as fast as you can if you get plague bloated. Because if you don't, you turn into a zombie and you're dead.
The air is making my eyes burn.
That's a plague
Must
feral.
be a plague heart nearby. We're not going anywhere in this.
Bye-bye, car. I'ma miss you. Oh, the car exploding is gonna be so loud.
That's not going to fit.
Refill quicker. Oh, good. Oh, there's a Juggernaut over there.
Keep away from that bloater.
I don't think the bloater is your worries, lady. It's the giant Juggernaut sitting next to your exploded car. That, friend, is the danger. And he's coming my way. This is why when your car is damaged, you gotta take extra care, because I am a wee bit marooned. Nope. Kill him quicker.
Looks empty.
I'm trying to ditch them.
I only have one left.
Is this where she wants me to... Yeah, she wants me to search for her stuffed animal up here. You know what? Why not? Why not make this even worse for me? Go find the memento. And then deal with the lack of a car. Can you climb up to get away from them? Anywhere that you can climb, more or less, they can climb, unless it's a really high building with a ladder on the side. But if it's just a simple climb up like I just did now, they would be able to follow. But it wasn't that so much as I climbed up, then dropped down and ditched them. And they can't, they're not omniscient. So they do try to search for you, but you can ditch them. And in this case, I did ditch them. Now, the real danger for me right now is running into a blood feral. Because I don't have a vehicle to be able to kill them easily with, and there's no escape. Like, I am deep in plague territory with nowhere to hide, or nowhere to run. Where'd that zombie go? Oh, there you are. Hi! The spiral begins? Nah. Sorry, I didn't see... What the opinion about Plague Feral is a great example of how to make challenging AI in a single-player game? Yes, I do agree with that. Plague Ferals can be gamed. There's some techniques to be able to kill Plague Ferals easily, like doors, cars, even fire if you have a good gun. But yeah, plague ferals are really, really fun. It's a very cool addition to this game. Because if there weren't plague ferals, you could just run around with a lot of ammo and feel somewhat invincible. But plague ferals level the playing field a lot.
Don't mind if I do.
So there's a plague heart in this shed. But I'm just looking for like repair kits and the like.
Well, I found something at least.
Also, I'm looking for Hippopotamus, the stuffed animal that... Here, let me select the quest. Quest up there. Right now, that door's closed, so the zombies in there are going to pour out. I only have 9 bolts
Shouldn't
left.
take too much longer to get there.
Another thing that's happening is... Oh, great.
I'm sure you'll do a great job, hon. Thank you.
The, There's a mechanic called infestations, which causes a high volume of zombies and screamers. And one of the sheds that I'm next to
I've seen a better potential outpost than that one.
just got an infestation. What this character's talking about is the outpost is the Echo Lab Research Station, which is unique to Trumbull Valley, this specific map. There are 5 maps. Each map has a special outpost, and Trumbull Valley's outpost is a plague research lab, which is probably the strongest landmark outpost in the game. I've played Trumbull Valley before on stream, so that's not new. But we can always, as I said earlier, we can always move too. I have seen the Dark Side mod and I've played with it. I just prefer lethal. I avoid mods if I can help it, and this game's plenty fun without them. The Dark Side mod, in my opinion, kind of causes the gameplay speed to slow down to the point where it's more of a grind a little bit. Sometimes when you ramp the difficulty up so much, it gets less interesting, not more. Alright, so that's a non-plague swarm. That's interesting. Hippopotamus, or the stuffed animal that I'm looking for, was not in that tent. Or hut, whatever. So right here, this sniper tower, or perch or whatever, would be zombie-proof. If I get swarmed, I'll run to that. There's nothing in this. So when you're away from your vehicle, it's definitely helpful to make note of your escapes around you. Sure, did I say Tarkov? Yeah, I stopped playing Tarkov for that exact reason. Ooh, my wits leveled up. Scouting or discipline? I'm gonna have you guys vote. What wits skill to pick? And I'll explain them as quick as I can. So, scouting gives you increased range, increased enemy detection, and better gun durability. Discipline gives me increased stamina, a light encumbrance limit, and increased weapon durability. So, one is more for shooting and searching, and the other is for running around less encumbered, higher stamina, and melee durability. And I'll put 2.5 minutes on that poll, so you can vote. All right, so this shed has a screamer in it, and the screamer is the first thing I want to kill in this grouping. Because if I start killing the regular zombies and not the screamer will scream and signal in holy hell onto my head. So, screamer has to be the first to die. Or that horde over there comes over and tries to eat me. And the screamers are going to be, on lethal difficulty, are always going to be blood screamers, so they're red. They're a little bit easier to spot as a result. But he is nested. I don't see him at all. Come out, dude. Come out. If I had a Molotov to set him on fire, that'd be really easy. Maybe he's not in the shed. Maybe he's behind it or something. No, he's in there. I'm curious if I can peel one away and isolate them and then go for the screamer. This is why you really want Molotovs on you at all times, because I could just throw a Molotov into the shed and kill all of them all at once. Dude, how blind are you? Gross. He's dead, though.
We placed a lot of hope in our government, didn't we? As if we all forgot that the powers that be, they only look after the powers that be. That's why the network says power to the people. And as always,
I used up the Molotovs when I was killing the hostile enclave. Setting the hostile enclave people on fire. So I don't have them anymore. Once I get a workshop up and running, I can just make them. Alright, looks like discipline it is. There are really rare items that you can buy in the game to allow you to redo some of the choices that you make. So if you choose unwisely and you want to reset it... Oh, there we go! Found the hippo. And if you want to re-choose, you can pay big bucks in order to be able to pick a new option.
it's Hippo Thomas. It belonged to our son. Can you bring it to me?
Sure thing. We just have to get this done.
No, I'm not going for the Black Heart lady. I'm just looking for repair kits. I just have to get this done. No, you don't. Not today. Generator mod, that's 20 kilos. So I like, but I cannot carry it. Fuel, again, that probably weighs like 12 kilos. I like, but I cannot carry it. I could grab the fuel bag and break it down and hope to get Molotovs out of it. There's a possibility of that. Ooh, firecrackers. That's a good way to distract. So if I get back to my car and there's a horde on it, I can throw firecrackers and draw the horde away from my car so I can hop in. More materials.
That's almost as much as I can carry.
I'll do it. Sarahwin, thank you for the resub. Hope this goes better than last time. Well, so far I'm up the creek. Toolkit. What do I drop for this? I'll drop the journal entry. I'm actually not going to search the last one because then it will designate this facility is fully searched, and it won't let me immediately know that I should come back here at sometime in the future. So now I'm going to try to go back to my broken Maragra, even though I shoved everything in the trunk of the truck. Maybe I'll do the truck and then come back for the Maragra afterwards, because the truck's ready to drive as soon as I can clear zombies off of it. And then if I ever want the Echo Research Station, these two Plague Hearts cover it. So I have to destroy these two Plague Hearts. I'm also starting to get sleepy. On the left side, my stamina bar, you can see the ZZZs. It means I need to switch characters soon, because I'm going to be losing maximum stamina. Unless I find a cup of coffee. Or trucker pills. Your character does get tired and needs to get rested. Yeah, I need some Java, Joe. Exactly. Alright, here a bloater over there. Or a screamer, rather. Doing its grumbly growls. So now the really dangerous thing is that white truck that I can use has like a Juggernaut sitting on it, which makes it a little bit difficult to get in and drive away, because Juggernauts will splat you pretty quick. So let me mark the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is at the yellow marker, which is literally directly where the car is, which sucks.
Stay away from that cloud.
Nope. My arrow didn't get destroyed, so I'll wait for the cloud to dissipate and scoop the arrow. And you can see the... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. You can see the Juggernaut kind of just standing where the SUV is.
Not exactly what I was hoping for.
Do I spam find people? Only when I want new enclaves or recruits. Hey, I'm just the meaning of pie. Thank you for the sub. There we go. I'm gonna debate the juggies.
Fire in the hole!
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Haha! Easy to bait you away. Alright, somehow or another, I helped Kat. I didn't think it was possible because of where she asked me to go and what I had to do to get there. But here you go, your stuffed animal awaits.
Can I see what you found? Please. We gave this to Anthony when he turned 2. He called it Hippopotamus because he couldn't say hippopotamus. I really needed this. I can't even begin to thank you. Please accept it. More than I wish. Of course.
She gave me a vial of plague cure and a bag of medicine.
Being here without my family,
Pretty baller.
it's just too much.
Have a good one.
And then she wants to leave the area because it reminds her of her dead family, so she's bouncing out the zone.
This place seems clear for now, but I know that won't last.
Okay, before I go rest Judy here, I'm gonna go deliver the materials that the campers need. So let me update the priority. Deliver materials to the campers. I would like to use them for myself, but I don't mind having an ally. So what I need to do is I need to make my way back to the main road, doubling back, and then get all the way south to the campers without having my car blow up. Easier said than done. Because there's a Juggernaut in the way. The reward is pretty good. Yeah, having a plague cure is pretty baller. Oh, no, the Juggernaut's gone. But this Palado SUV is completely full of loot, so I'm going to drive this home anyway. And I'm out of the city, so a little bit safe. Oh, Screamer. A little bit safer over this way.
Well, it may not be everything we need, but it's something, right?
So I'm just, all the stuff that could be in the base, I'm dropping into the base, and then everything that we can sell to these traders, I'm gonna go bring with me. which would be a
Zombies are better than the
boombox.
people around here.
What else? Rye whiskey, this backpack. Yeah. And then I do have one more bag of materials in the car to deliver to them. So these sort of upkeep missions, if you don't do, you lose relationship with them. And getting allies of other enclaves gives you a bonus. So I think completing this one will give me a bonus. And some of the bonuses can be really good. If the bonuses aren't good, you can either kill the enclave or you can recruit a member of the enclave to disband them. And if the bonuses are really good, you're going to want to keep the enclave alive so that they continue to give you the bonus. So the bonus might be like they provide food, or they provide bullets, or they provide radio support, or something like that.
Gracias, amigo. Don't let the Zeds get you.
Good to see you alive, buddy. Come in.
And they give me threat reduction, which is honestly, I would say, not that useful. Threat reduction, what that does is when you make noise in your base by like building things or having generators run or whatever, it builds up threat, which then can cause periodic swarms to attack your base. The swarms generally aren't that dangerous. They're not going to kill you or whatever. And threat reduction is really not that helpful. So instead, what we can do is we could recruit one of these guys for free now that they're allied, or we can treat them as a trade point. So I'm going to buy their sack of potatoes because we have very low food, and then I'm going to sell them the whiskey and rye. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to recruit them until we have a bit better of a setup of a base, because right now we have very meager amounts of food.
Hey.
But if we take a look here, medicine 3, that's terrible. One is a kind of a doctor.
See you alive.
The other is a very capable farmer. Casa Barton is a very capable farmer. And you are a pretty good cook. So I could recruit one for free. It's also pretty useful just to keep them around, because I can enlist them for help where they fight alongside me, or I can use them as a way to make influence by trading things I don't need. Threat reduction really early on isn't that big of a deal, because these swarms that you get attacked with is only like 5 zombies or 10 zombies. It's not a game breaker. It's not going to kill me or anything. All right, let's go ahead and rest up Judy, because she's very tired and has a little bit of blood plague.
When things didn't suck so much.
And there's hordes spreading around. All right, let's go. Oh, what is Davey? He wants to catch a warlord as well. All right, we'll do that. Catch the warlord thief. Warlord to catch a thief. So now that I've switched characters, I'm going to go to the infirmary and rest Judy in the infirmary so that her blood plague reduces. If your blood plague goes all the way to the max, on lethal difficulty, you have 5 minutes to either get cured or to check into a hospital. If you don't, you turn into a zombie and you're dead forever. So she's checked in, and after a certain amount of time, she'll recover from the blood plague. So this quest has me talking to you.
Bye. Don't get killed.
So travel to the auto shop where the plagues were seen. And lucky for me, the auto shop is actually in a facility that I've already cleared. So it's not likely to be too overrun or dangerous. I am kind of running out of meds, though. Just one pill bottle. That's not great.
This is Lily Ritter, reaching out to all the new additions to our Trumbull family. Before I started the network, I lived in Trumbull. So as long as I'm around, that valley will always have someone there to watch out for you. And that someone is my good friend, Raimundo Santos. If you need help, Ray is the guy to see.
He's down there, Lily. I'm no miracle worker.
Don't be modest, Ray. I can't imagine a Trumbull Valley without you there keeping watch.
I strongly suggest that you drop everything. Damn.
Let's cool it for a second, alright?
So the last time I approached one of the thieves, they opened fire on me and tried to murder me. Maybe this one's different. I only took a little food. I'm starving.
Let's cool it for a second, all right?
Drop it or die.
Feels good to take out the trash. They won't be bothering us anymore.
All right, he dropped it. I like to try to play characters or enclaves that are not murder everyone on sight. It's also very difficult to try to murder other humans, to be honest. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back for my Maragra. Go recover the Maragra. There's more storage space in this SUV, but it burns more gas. It's louder. It's harder to handle. It, as you have probably noticed, it drifts around a lot. I'd rather have the Maragra. The Maragra is also amazing at killing ferals, making it a really powerful tool on lethal difficulty. So there is a small group kind of guarding it, but if I lure that group away and then run them over with my trunk, they should be taken care of. Oh, I missed the screamer. I got a little plague trying to run him over, but barely plagued at all. Oh, shoot! Sometimes when you try to round them all up and run them all over, you just draw in more and more on you to the point where you're not making progress. But I think there's progress to be made here because I'm almost done.
Oh, how nice.
Quit it, lady! Okay. It's also nice to know that there's a working truck out here, an SUV out here. So in a pinch, when I'm screwed and my car blows up again, I can take this one home. And, you know, it will serve me well in an emergency if I'm ever up north in Fairfield. Here, dude. Oh, let me open up, I forgot, the Yoda cam. Dude. Did it not work? I see you redeeming it. I guess it didn't work. Okay, we have a lot of stuff in this car. Let's bring this bad boy home.
That plague heart can't be far away. I think I smell it.
Huh. I don't know why that didn't work. Probably a result of my recording software updating, and I need to like fix something. No, it didn't actually work. I did that myself. So the car is actually not in better condition than when I smacked the door off. I just have doors. But this car is like 30% repaired or something. It's even missing a door still. Alright, now that the quests have slowed down, I do have time to have you guys provide feedback about what you want me to do. So, what should my goal be? Build a workshop. Set up an outpost. Recruit a new member. Scout out the area some more, or viewer suggestions. You guys can pick. So if I take a look at Judy here, her blood plague levels should be decreasing. So if I go to the infirmary, yeah, she barely has blood plague left. She has mostly been recovered, which is good. She's still sleepy, so she needs to get rested. And it looks like Build a Workshop is likely going to win. So with that in mind, I do have enough materials for the workshop, but it would be really wise for me to start building up extra materials for more projects. So I'm going to go over to my neighbors, because the garage that they live at has some materials for me, I think. Hi, campers.
Hey, what's up? I'm looking to do some trading. All right.
So you've got fuel, coffee, a generator mod. I should go back to that original generator mod. The other thing I could do, I suppose, is to go to the hostile enclave and go loot them, because I never did that, and I didn't include it in this poll, but after I build a workshop, I'll include that into the poll, because
There's a group of arms dealers nearby. The
they had
prices are
guns.
high, but the selection is huge. Maybe we should check it out.
Only good for us.
Oh, more materials. Perfect.
Hey, buddy. I almost missed you.
Well, I almost care. Okay, build a workshop. That's going to be really easy to do. Base. Workshop. Done. Here's a new list that you can vote on. I've added trade with the gun dealers and loot the hostile enclave to the list. Stop clogging the roads. Pedestrians, am I right? All right, we have 13 materials, which is not enough to quite upgrade the command center or infirmary or the future workshop that we're working on, but it's pretty close. So I almost have enough materials to do a little bit more building. And as those facilities get upgraded, they unlock some additional
And we're
uses,
down to the last one.
which is nice. All right, looks like loot the hostile enclave is the most popular option, so I'm going to start heading it that way. I hope they have good guns. Is that fridge lootable? Nope. Thought it was glowing. Where do I farm? In my base or in outposts? It depends on how I want to build the base. You can do both. There is, probably the meta would be hydroponics, but that requires you to have a lot of... That requires you to have running water, running power, and someone that knows how to run the facilities and utilities. So there's a high setup cost, but it's also very, very, very high yield. Hey, jerks. I enjoyed watching you die to the hands of that Juggernaut. And I'm glad that Juggernaut ain't around to stop me from looting you now. Oh, you're gonna see me, aren't you? Yeah. No bitey. Okay, looting the hostile enclave. What do I do after this? I'm gonna add another option to the list. Scavenge material. Scavenge stuff for upgrades. So, a lot to vote on. So you had a handgun, a backpack, flashbangs, a metal nightstick, a rescue knife. That's certainly better than my screwdriver. Some of this stuff I'm going to sell, like the flashbangs and the small backpack. Flashbangs are really only all that useful against hostile players, not so much against zombies. So I'd rather just have the influence. Sighted 22 handgun. That's actually going to be really nice. Repair that up eventually, because it zooms a little bit. So if I equip it, you'll see here. It's pretty broken right now, but you can zoom in with this little handgun. And because it's a 22, it's not loud. Alright, I'm going to go... So that's only 2 of 3. I'll be back in just a second. But I'm going to go drop off this loot at my outpost so I can take more loot. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 New Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Bradamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community to take part in the community events, Bradamont.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Thank you, and stay safe out there in the zombie apocalypse.